So how and why exactly was an entire president of an entire polity able to be kidnapped by another administration, no different than casually snatching the child up who was helpless? Simple. It's called mesh network. It's been shown in these videos. These mechanisms are so powerful because of their subtlety. They work silently. The same methods is exactly how John McAfee was captured. If any of you ever know the story behind the man called John McAfee, and if you don't, I implore you to watch documentaries about him. The simple story of how everything ended for him in the modern world is strictly through technology. Usually, when it comes to technology, satellites can be used. But these other governments have learned the use of satellite and they have created many countermeasures with it. But you can carry your phone down to a bunker with you. You can carry your phone down to a location where satellites cannot see based on misinformation. In fact, the concept of using body doubles has existed back since the Qing Empire, where the head of state or any important representatives will have other people that looks very similar to them. And in some cases, they would deliberately alter the facial structure of someone else who will go into places before them, after them, just for the purpose of misinformation. This is used very often in campaigns, as far as important figures politically are concerned. This is well known by these other administrations. But the one thing that will never be deceptive is your device and your activities on it. All it takes is for low emitting Bluetooth waves to send everything on your device that you plan, that you've said, and what you are doing to be tracked by another party, all by virtue of that chip and all the other computers that are inside that slightly rectangular thin phone that you carry about. Most people during this January 2026 just woke up and started seeing jokes or maybe even news about an entire head of state being kidnapped by another administration of another body polity. It's not because these people don't know these other methods, but the one thing they are not informed of thus far is the use of things like body sensor, Wi-Fi triangulation, mesh networks that exist on everyone's phone. This is why I emphasize, do your research. Even if you don't listen to me, do your research on the importance of staying away from these mechanisms and how to do so. There are devices out here that will give you all the luxuries and comforts of all these modern phones that they keep releasing every 6 months or so, without you being screwed over. If they can do it to an entire president, what do you think is happening to the average everyday man? And I know there are those who perceive it as, well, if you have nothing to hide, then there's no need for you to try to protect your privacy. If only you knew the concept of slavery in modern times has been perfected, and it is through arm's length so much that even you, the one involved in it, getting the crappy end of the stick, don't even know. The easiest way to be controlled, the easiest way to be used, is when the one being controlled and being used is convinced otherwise. And the perfect way to do so is through technology. As the world advances, be sure to keep up with it. What we've just seen early this year, the president of Venezuela, is a clear proof of that. The day most look forward to is the day they sit down and think, yes, I finally did it, while basking in the moment and perpetually enjoying what they have accomplished. No matter what that thing may be, one of those is peace of mind, or said in other ways, freedom from worries of someone else's control. Most of our prime years, our mind, power, and resource have been spent in institutions, occupations, places, and with people, whether at work, education, or leisure. By the time we realize it, aging has reflected on us. Even though most of us prefer privacy and a peace of mind, but that requires privileged information that are usually exchanged privately. So I like to tell people that chronological age is not equivalent to awareness of how certain things work. With that said, put aside all negative reinforcement you've been told as to what you cannot do, because this is an age of technology where we have inherited the ability to begin to exchange information regardless of distance. And these type of exchange of valuable substantive information used to only take place in certain circles and family. What I've done is I've created a one-on-one privatization course to take these privileged information most people who know would not tell you, but this time place it in your hands. So you realize the true power you have. Someone woke up today with something that you need and they're willing to give it. The only thing between you and that thing that you want or that thing that you need is just a conversation. What is left in terms of execution of transfer of that value is for someone to show you and explain the intricacies, the clarity, the details to you. That's one of the attributes we humans have that makes us quite unique. Conversations, explanation, and depictions from experience. Humans have a life hack whereby one human have gone through it and have experienced it. Everyone else within that humanity have a cheat sheet by virtue of that one particular man or woman, whereby they can go straight to that and the information is revealed to them. Take advantage of it. If you know this is something you need, then join the waiting list for the one-on-one privatization course. And the most important of all, pass the baton effectively to your future generations so they don't inherit fear, uncertainty, and ignorance. Like to preserve the focus of each man and woman by dedicating focused energy each time, so it's only going to be 5 people per quarter being taken into the course. Once the 5 wave of people are done, the next 5 come in. In the case that the prior 5 people want to continue the course, they get priority to renew it. If you'd like to join, apply for the waiting list. The link is in the description of this video and on the website subtlesubstanceservices.com under the one-on-one course waiting list.